All right, got you guys on the chest. Get you strapped in here. Get you all strapped in. Don't want to lose a phone today. Nope, we are good. All right. Let's get this little Ned rig on here looking a little better. The other day, I was kind of lazy with my stuff. It was really windy. I didn't really necessarily want to be out there fishing. So I was very lethargically, lazily rigging up my stuff. Probably the reason why we didn't catch anything. Let's get this guy back on here. There we go. Got a little, I don't like how he's sitting on there either. Oh, this guy's like ripped in half. We're gonna put a little fresh Ned rig on here. Head over to the car. Hey, we got one like. Thank you, thank you. The person that decided to be a friendly soul and give us our first like of the stream. We appreciate you. We're gonna go back. We don't want to use this guy. This guy's got a tear in him. Oh, good. Maybe we'll catch a turtle. Maybe we'll hear the bells dinging and the turtle in there. All right, swatch you guys around so you can see me. Don't want you having to see the dirty car. Hate it when you guys have to look at my messy car. Where are these baits at? Just don't want to get hooked. We left them in the back, did we? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. It's like 85 degrees today, too. Who's going to be the first person to say what up in chat? Waiting for you. We are waiting for you. Where the heck did I put them? Where? Oh, here they are right here in the front part of the messy car. Oh. Who do we got here? Hi there from a Goat Raider subscriber. Yes, you guys were amazing whenever you guys came on there. That Ned rig, right after the Goat Raiders came in, you guys came in and did that. Like 20 minutes later, my phone was dead. I still stayed out fishing and we caught our purple best bass. 4.5 pounds from this little tube, from this tube over here. So maybe we will get lucky again since we got at least one of you guys in chat hanging with us. I did that one bad too. Just a little bit more on that. One more little notch there, and I think we'll be perfect. It's a little windy. The 1/8 ounce Ned rig may not be enough today. I may have to go up to a quarter. 7 people, 19 people. I hope you catch a big one. I hope I do too. The water is up. The weather is up. Everything's looking good. Got one like already on the stream. I know we got plenty more of those coming. Thank you guys for being here. Remember the other day when we were casting down into this tube? I took my kayak through this tube before. Yeah, there ain't no way we're doing that now. Not happening. Not happening today. For all you people in chat, if you've never been here before and you've been fishing, say hi. That's all I want you to do. Just say hi. Say hi if you have been fishing. Maybe if you've caught a fish, consider liking the stream. I hear they say if you like a bunch of fishing streams, that you have better luck catching your next fish. You guys ever heard about that? Yes. So through that we were able to bless you. I'm addicted to that. Yeah, you guys sound pretty oh, I don't know, but it's not awesome. You guys sound pretty amazing. Like that's an Easter Sunday I'll never forget. You know, I don't know many other streamers that would no matter how big of a channel you are, that would forget that kind of blessing and that kind of moment. You used to fish and you really miss it? I grew up on the river fishing because around here everywhere is river. I didn't fish for like, I don't know, from when I was a teenager up until I started fishing in probably 4 years ago. So I went through all that gap, and I'm almost 40. I turned 40 this year. So after like a 15-year break, I'm back at it again. And I'll tell you that everything in fishing, wish I had a better angle on that dock. Everything in fishing is a lot different than it was whenever I was a kid. That's for sure. Spending $10 at the tackle shop was unheard of. Now every time, hey, Penny Hudson, what is up? Hi. Thank you for being here. All you got to do is say hi and you'll get a shout out. Daddy's, oh no, please don't go. Oh no, nope, don't get stuck. The wind is, oh. Did I get out of that? I hope I did. I did. The wind is brutal out here. This is like our 4th or 5th time out where we have had really rough winds. If you guys remember the last time out, it was so windy, I don't even think we could stream really. It was rough. But we actually are about 2 hours away from this, across the road here, away from this storm that's getting ready to come in. So I was hoping that that would mean there's is some good fishing conditions. Yeah, look how high up that is. Water is way up there. Couple more casts with the Ned rig here. I don't know how he's doing over there with the worms. But we're planning on bringing you about an hour stream today, I would say, something like that. You subscribe, Penny Hudson. Thank you so much. Thank you, Penny Hudson. We appreciate you being here. Now, the next best thing you can tell me is that you caught a fish too, because we love people that catch fish. Thought that the Ned rig would be good today. It's my go-to. It's what I usually always I try a bunch of other stuff and I never end up catching stuff with it. Then I throw this Ned rig out there and all of a sudden, boom. I think I was kind of swimming it the other day. Maybe that's what got him to bite on. But he was a hunk. I had the ultralight too with me that we can pull out here. 33 guys. Hey. What's up, Limia? How are you today? I hope you're enjoying some good weather like we are. Not catching any fish yet. Oh, is that a dead blue gigi? I think it might be. Oh no, that's just some foam. Not catching any fish yet, but we're sure trying out here. We've been live for about 6 minutes. Right now I've got some we've got a couple across the river there. Got a couple holes in with some worms, and then doing some bass fishing over here with just a little Ned rig. Kind of more in the shallows is what I'm thinking. Hello. You once pulled in a sturgeon? The only sturgeon that we've caught, it was a small one. Oh, nope. We caught a snag there, guys. Oh, and I'm not gonna be able to snap these a ton too. It is so humid right now. I'm scared that this is just gonna break through my rip through my skin. This breaks off, we'll bust out the ultralight maybe. That's the one thing about the water being up is I don't know where all the snags are right now, guys. How you doing? Good? Nope, we're losing a Ned rig today, guys. We are not gonna. Oh, maybe we saved it. Did it pull out? These hooks like to bend a little bit. Yeah. But then what happens is you get a honker on here and your hook bends out too. Getting any bites on the worms over here, babe? We're only gonna get this spot like 20 minutes and we're moving. We tried it. We had good luck the last couple times, and then this very last time we did not have any luck. Do you have a pair of pliers over there? Need some pliers. You love my fishing? So we're fishing at the it's what's called the Rock Island. Do you have the pliers, babe? Oh, he hasn't touched them yet, so I've probably lost them already before I even found them. Let's see. Pliers, scale, tripod. Oh, they've got to be in the trunk. They got to be back here, guys. Probably put something right over the top of them a little bit ago. There they are. There they are. 27 people. Can we get a few more likes in chat, guys? I know y'all are new here, maybe, but we like to say hi. We are a friendly bunch from the Midwest here. Us Illinois people aren't too mean. All right, there we go. It might be stretched back a little bit. Yeah, maybe just a little bit more. Bend that back there. There we go. All right, let's wander down. Man, so I can't really get. The other day I was fishing like right here whenever I got that bass, and I was fishing from those rocks, kind of along to that bank. That's where I grabbed them from, and I can't really get down to those rocks again right now. It'd be really nice if one of these rods just went off right now when we were walking by. Do it. You hit it as soon as you came in? Hey, thank you. And thank you, Penny. Thank you guys for being here. So they just redid this whole bank line down here. You can't really. Was that a boat? Thought I heard a boat. Wait a second. Derek said he's seen a bunch of turtles down there too. But just redid this whole bank line down here. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, D. I'm glad to bring you guys along fishing with me. Honestly, last year was kind of boring. It was just me and fishing and a lot of alone time. So starting the channel definitely made me want to be a little more social and share some of the beautiful Illinois scenery and some of the catches with you guys this year. And if you're new to the stream or any of the ones where we have talked about the Conservation Club, we actually have 4 lakes here. This is one lake. Then we have a lake here, another lake that's right across there, and then we actually have another lake that is a smaller lake that's called the Horseshoe Lake. And you can almost just stand in the middle of the horseshoe and cast all around it. But we're gonna move down here to where these trees and stuff are down there. You're so sorry you have to go because yeah, you need to get to school. School is more important than watching me stream. If you ever tell me that you stayed up too late for school because you were here watching me stream, I'd be kind of upset. Gotta have those priorities, and your education is definitely one of them. But we do appreciate you being here. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Just come back in next time we stream and say hello. And honestly, we can't wait to see you. Yeah, absolutely, Penny. Have a great night. We're getting ready. You guys can probably see the clouds starting to build up here. We're a couple hours away from a pretty nasty storm, but yeah, look at this. They just redid all of this bank line right here, guys. So I don't know what the snag situation's. I'm gonna try a couple little casts here along these trees and see if we can't get us something here. All right, we got to get our drag set right again. We had it too tight back there whenever we had that snag. Yeah, see if casting into the wind too. Oh no, we ended up way over there. I need heavier than this 8 ounce, that's for sure. Oh no, don't get no. I see it there too, like on this little log, like barely snagged on this. If we, oh, we got out of it. I was like, if we walked all this way to get snagged on the first cast, where I couldn't even cast in the right direction, I would be pretty sad. All right, let's try this again. Ground's a little soft here. I don't want to fall in. Do not want to fall in here. Don't come all the way back at us. Okay, we got like 6 feet out there. That's how windy it is. The line's all the way back to me. Come on, something be in here. I do say I have the worst luck catching fish whenever you guys, whenever I'm live. Yeah, we're not gonna do that spot. We'll come down here a little further. Hey, what's up, Mark? Thanks for being here. Welcome to the stream. I gotta tighten you guys up too so you're not so bouncy. This is not the best chest thing. Ooh. Remember how last time I think I told you guys there's a lot of little snags there. Let's see if we can't get past them though. Or cast right into the water. I'm almost wondering if I should do like a swim bait or something today. With the water moving so much, it's just kind of hard to go to the dock down there. It's kind of hard to cast with such a light jig on. Oh, this is the dock that we almost fell through last time, guys. Remember? Were any of you here last time that we almost yep, we're gonna YOLO risk it again. Yeah, the wind is definitely the pain today. I'm gonna try to make it across here for you guys. Oh gosh. Every time I think I go across this, it gets more and more sus for me. One of these days I'm just gonna fall through. Okay, stuff there. And we made it again. We did it. We did it. Hopefully I can maybe cast to get along this bank side here. Couple dozen casts in here and give it a try without casting into. Oh my god, I still, even though I casted way out there, still almost ended up on the bank. Still almost on the bank. It's starting to get darker too. It was not this windy when we decided to come out either, guys. Like when we were on our way here, and I could just go, oh god, that might end up on the bank. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a different spot. This is getting rough over here again. Dang it! The last like 4 times, all we're doing is dealing with this wind, you guys. It's just getting worse and worse. Look at this. We are we are out here getting some white caps on these waves. hmm Trying to hold my little Ned rig there still so you can see it, but that wind is taking it. hmm This storm is coming in. Yeah, it would be great if I fished. So we could fish that other side over there, but that's where it's the most shallow. All right, let's see if we got one more try. We're not going to attempt this right there. Okay, get off of the dock. Go, go, go. We're going to go to one of the other sides of the other lake over here. Nope, I ain't dealing with the wind today. I will pack up and head to another spot real quick for you guys before I deal with this. Because it is a little rough right now. Couple bites. The other day we were on a school of little yellow bullheads over here and caught like 2 or 3 of those. I think we finished up the last stream catch. Yep, it's the first time you watch someone fishing. It's even more awesome when we catch something together. That is definitely more enjoyable. That's for sure. But the sun is shining, peeking in through these clouds. See, now it's not as windy as it was just a second ago. Go over here and ask the hubby if he wants to make the journey over to this side over there. That side over there is where we caught that big old bowfin last time. Oh yeah, we do. We catch fish. We do, and we hang out, and it's always fun when we catch fish. And we try to catch big fish. We don't usually go out looking for the little ones unless we're looking for bait. Any bites over here, babe? Or do we want to head to the other side over there? Oh, you got a chair too? But we can head over to that pavilion side if you want. Get out of the wind. All right. We'll start to pack this up real quick, guys. So if you need to go to the restroom or anything like that, now would be the time. I'm gonna throw these into the car and make a quick little drive over here to the other side here. Doda Man, hey, what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Look at my messy car. Okay. And watch out for that little bit of razor wire right there around that corner. You okay? Yeah. Grab this and the worms and we'll head over there and we'll at least be out of the wind. Ever since it's been windy, this spot just hasn't been producing for us. The other day they were doing pretty decent. But not today, not today. Get this guy reeled in here. I casted it way out there too. We sent it. There we go. And still got our bait. Yeah, nothing was even interested in that guy. This over here. Oh, like I said, it's gonna be boring for just a couple minutes till we get back over there and I get a chance to give you guys the attention that you all deserve. Okay. Got that. That. You got your other 2 rods here? All right, I just gotta grab the bells and we can head on over there. What rod is that? Yep, it's a whisker seeker. Yep, it's the which one is this one? The slumber or the hog seeker? Yep, the hog. This is not the biggest one they've got, but yeah, I've got three or four, maybe four whisker seekers that I use for like catfishing or big stuff. I was hoping to get some bowfin out here actually today. I've got a few of them out of these little kind of pond areas. All right. Here, hand you guys over to the husband, and he'll be your tour guide. You're right, D. It's never boring when you're in nature. Never, never, never. All right. You want to keep them on the stuff here while we do this drive? Let's go over that pavilion over there, and then at least the wind, we can deal with the wind a little bit better. Because I like to throw a crankbait, I think.
That's way easier to do over there than over here.
Especially everywhere over here, we're casting into the wind. I went down onto the dock, and the waves were rocking over there.
Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see them on this side. But if we go to the other side of the lake there, the wind will be at our back. Don't text and drive, guys. Don't text and drive. Always have your filming partner doing that stuff.
That's me.
So if you're in the chat hanging with us, why don't you comment where you're from? I know we've got somebody from Oregon in here. We had somebody from the UK already today.
California.
California. Ooh.
From the Dota Dam.
Okay. Awesome.
415. Yeah.
Yeah, California. Probably you're enjoying all the weather then, all the good weather. We just got our first taste of the 80 degrees again since last year. What was it, yesterday? We're warming up for this storm. I'm hoping that this storm dumping a bunch of warm water into our lakes and ponds over the next few days will start to trigger that spring bite for us. Get that water temperature a little higher. Right. And we are back inside the Conservation Club. And we'll go down here to the pavilion. We'll put a couple poles into the water again. And I think I need a heavier Ned rig. I got to find a 1/4 ounce. These 8 ounces is not working in the wind.
I think you only got like maybe a handful left in this nook and cranny in this box in this,
Yeah. Gotcha. Because right here, sometimes with the wind, they all puddle up into that little spot. So that little cove to get out of the.
See, every time I've thought that, I've never caught a fish.
It's because it's usually shallow there. It's deeper there now.
You right.
Do we want to try here? Well, I guess we want more of the wind to be able to be at our
Yeah.
back. So
we can walk down here if we want while we're waiting on bells to ding.
Right. Somebody off of the dock there. Hopefully they catching something. And we got some geesers down here too.
Geese.
Okay, guys, we made it. Let's go get some stuff set up and in the water over here. And oh, goodbye, geese.
Goodbye. We scared you. Sorry. Look at the geese. They're mad at us.
Oh, almost up. Thanks, guys. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. All right. Dota Man, California, you're by the Bay Area. Been nice and rained a lot over the weekend. It's decent again. I got some worms out of the deal. Oh yeah, dude, worm hunting is fun. I used to do it whenever I was a kid. This time of the year when the water's coming up, I like using the worms. I feel like it's one of the best baits that you can do. Did I grab the other?
I have another one.
Holder back here. Yeah, I'll get these.
Which ones do you need?
I'm just using my whisker seeker and then my Shimano one. Put the Ned rig on it. I'm gonna toss out right here. This looks like a beautiful spot. And the wind is at our back, guys. That is much better. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. I don't know where you want to put your one with your worm on it at. You've got your oldest granddaughter dig them whenever she's here. Oh, see, that's the stuff I used to do as a kid. And I remember. You need my help with anything? I remember going worm hunting and stuff with my grandpa on the days before we took the boat out to go fishing. Did you get it? And that was still something that I remember to this day. One of the funnest things that I ever did. I don't even think I care. I can't even remember if we caught any fish that next day. But I sure remember going out and catching the worms with our little flashlight and trying to not shine it on them and grab them right before. Tighten this drag up just the hair here. If we do get something, let's do it. So yeah, we got the whisker seeker out. We're gonna send this. Ooh, come on, wormies. Oh, that is so far. Oh yeah. Thank you, Win, for helping us. That was much easier than trying to fight you earlier. Okay. Get this in here. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Let me get a bell on that. This is where we were when the bell started going crazy for the bowfin and we had to run over and get it. Thank you. I just gotta grab a bell out of here. I'll be out of your way for a few minutes. Well, we'll just grab a new one out. This is how I lose all the bells. Okay. All right, guys. We got our pole in the water. I'm not worried about his pole. And we're really hoping to. These bells actually do okay in the wind too. They don't make a lot of extra noise. 30 of you guys here? E. Anderson Fishing Swords, Amazon, 100 bells for like $10. Yep, exactly. That's what I do. These ones I went with the nipple clamp bells. Yeah, you all see them ones? Oh, it's still windy over here, but at least here we can have the wind in our favor. Just past a million miles out there. I really want to get kind of along the shoreline. I don't know if the temperature is going to be enough. We're going to start moving into the shallows, out of the deeps, or what. But the last couple ones that I've caught haven't been too far off of the bank. Keep kind of working this Ned rig here. We'll play a game. It's called, is it going to be a snag or a fish first? Because with the water up, there's definitely a lot more snags. A lot more snags. It's my good spots. Look at them waves, guys. Look at them waves. Ain't gonna be long until it's flooded up over here. Oh, I hear bells. It doesn't look like a bite though. I want that rod to bend. Like I want to see it like bending. Like we want something decent on that. Oh, my lord! I did not expect it to be this windy today, just like it was the other day. Whenever I left work, it was beautiful. I rode the bike to work today. Here, fishy, yes. Big Papa Ryan, hey, what's up? What's up? I'm trying to get a big one for us, but we got this storm coming in. I was hoping that they might be a little hungry, but the wind is seeming to be our problem again, just like it was the other day. Yeah, we are dealing with lots of wind. Look at that, guys. And it's getting worse by the minute. If it gets too bad to where you guys can't hear me, we may need to call this. But I'm going to tough it out with you as long as I can. We don't want to disturb other goose down here. But we've got one pole we got the worms on it. And it's in the water over there. Got the Ned rig on this one. So again, I think I'm probably a little too light on the. Been bad windy here. That's why I haven't too much. Yeah. Yeah, and we're dealing with the rising waters too, so lots of snags lately. I've got a spot over there I really like to fish in, but it's the wind's gonna be blowing right at us. Exactly what's gonna be happening. Mm, I hope that was a snag. I thought we had a bite there. Yeah, over there is kind of where one of my favorite spots are. So do you guys let me see if I can zoom in on you. I'm surprised that they're still here. Do you guys see this I'm zooming on. Do you guys see those tire tracks right there that are in the rocks? So last year, um, we were here fishing and we were out on the lake in the kayak, and all of a sudden a car comes barreling through there and crashes into the lake. And people from the clubhouse run over there, and a couple other people get over there, and they get the girl out, but the guy unfortunately didn't make it. But yeah, those are the tire tracks from where they pulled out the vehicle and the other stuff there. So that was kind of an unfortunate thing. And I was just, I just looked over there and happened to see that and wanted to share that with you guys. And it's really weird because we're in a rural area. We're not like near highway or interstate, nothing like too crazy to where we expect something like that happening. Hey, what's up, Teddy? Yeah, absolutely. Like it was very wild, very wild. God, I'm gonna see if I have like a heavier Ned rig jig head to put on this, or even like a quarter ounce that I can put on into a swim bait. On a nice fall day, the 8 ounce is absolutely perfect. But on a day like today, nope, nope. All right, let's see. Let's see. Teddy. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us, Teddy. Oh, I don't see a bigger jig head in here. No. Okay, that's the first one. See if I got one of the other ones. I've only got like 95 tackle boxes here. If I got to, I'll just put a regular jig head on and run a swim bait. I know I've got some bigger regular jig heads, like this one right here. Yeah, we'll just toss this guy on here. We're gonna throw a swim bait on it. No Ned rig for us. It's too windy right now. You guys can help me pick what color swim bait we're gonna do. I'll let me see. Let me see. Where is my box with all my colors here? I think it's in a bag. Here we go. All right, guys. The water is up, so it's a little bit darker. Clarity's not good, and it's windy. So we've got, let's see, we got this guy that we could use. We got the white guy. We got a green guy. Or is that all the colors I got? Oh, or we got like a black one here. Type in chat which one you want me to use, guys. I'll put them all in my hands so you can see them. Green, white, gray, or the yellow. Pearl white has a lot of luck around you, but you prefer dark blue or green. Okay. Chat, guys. Let's see which one we're gonna throw on there. I'm gonna tie this on, and then whatever one, we'll give that one a shot. Did you get all your stuff situated, babe? Awesome. Awesome. All right, let me snip that off of there. Because we've had a pretty decent amount of people in here. We've been over 10 almost the whole time. So thank you guys for being here and toughing out this wind with us. One of these days, we're actually going to plan a real fishing trip where we're going to spend 4 or 5 or 6 hours together, and the weather's decent. But right now in the Midwest, it is come and go. Like we get good weather with rain or cold weather without rain. All right, that goes on there. It's on there. It's on there. Up to 16 likes too, guys. Woo! All right, what color do we decide? The darker one. Blue Desert Cannabis does the darker. After seeing the water, use the green, like this one with the green, or like the one with the orange. I'll give you a second to answer. We're going with what Blue Desert Cannabis suggests here. We got the green or the chartreuse orange.
Sand blasting my leg with the gravel.
Yeah, not the orange. All right. Get this on here and we'll give him a go. We'll probably lose him in like 5 casts because of all the snags that are around here right now, but I thought I heard a bell and it wasn't very windy there. I don't even think that's a bell I'm hearing. I think it's something else. I can't go right out in front of me here. There's a big tree. Is that line slack? We got a big circle hook on this too, guys. We got a big hook with the circle hook on it. So if we get something, it should be hey, what's up, JD? What's up? What's up? What's up? Pretty decent. We're gonna come over and try to deal with this challenge of the wind right now. We've got a heavier jig on here. Got the swim bait. Whew, man, I'm hoping that after this storm comes in, this is like the end of this for us for a little while. Even with the quarter ounce, I still feel like as hard as I casted that, I barely got it out there. And I'm not even gonna put this on the bottom. I'm just gonna swim this the whole time. It is so much waves that you're not gonna get something to stick down there. So might as well just swim it, swim it, swim it, and hope that we get something. Maybe go to like low sidearm cast. Nope, still lifted it all up. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I really just want the rod over there to bend over and me have to like run over and save it from going in the water. Nope, that was just some of the weeds. Yeah, the water is quite a bit up to where it normally is. Usually it's not, and I think it's still coming up. Work is for the birds, bro. Exactly. Yep, Ryan, you've been working a ton. I've been working a ton. Man, I'm working 8 days, 9 days in a row this week, and still decided I wanted to try to swing out today and get something in for you guys. And I was really hoping that we would have a killer bite before this storm came in. I might even bust out the ultralight rod and see if I can't catch anything with a small crappie bait. Oh, snagged right at the bank. That's the problem. No way you're gonna be a bitch. Come on. Oh, we caught that hole. Look at that, guys. Look at that whole stick we just got. Landed it. Landed it. Landed it. Good one. Good one. Good one, guys. Whoa. Whew. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah. 15-pound line. We're at 10-pound on this one. That's got to be 15-pound if we landed that big of a tree. Wonder where that guy washed up from. The good news is I ain't seen anybody else catching anything either. I hate it when I'm not catching shit and then my husband's catching a ton of fish. All we need is one, guys. Just one of them to. That blue does look good in the water. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it down there. It definitely looks good. Yeah, you knew I'd get something, dude. Look at that. That's our PB this year for a stick. That is our PB stick this year. We'll work our way down to this corner even. Maybe something's, I thought maybe they'd be on this side, kind of trying to stay out of the wind. The smaller bait fish don't maneuver as well whenever the waters are moving quick, so they find spots with a little bit less of a current or a wake, and then that draws in the bigger fish. Well, my thought process just clearly isn't working yet today. Oh my god, I hate how bouncy this gets. My thing. Gotta look for the 90-10 spot. Yep, exactly. 90% of the fish are in 10% of the water. And one day it might be one spot, and the next day it might be another spot. You never know. Oh, I heard, nope, that's just the wind on those bells again. I think that green might be the color, though. That looks really good in the water. Right now, I'm just kind of going along this bank line here, hoping that something's just kind of chilling here, trying to stay out of the current. Is hungry for our pretty green minnow, green blue minnow that's on its way over to them. It's just so scared, running away from the water. Got this whole story where I get stoned and I imagine what the fish are going to be doing and eating this stuff, like a buffet down there. What's up down here? Yeah, someone who knows loves this channel. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, and you know what? I have a Garmin castable fish finder that I use on my kayak, but I really hate. I don't know. I spend more time looking at that than I do enjoying outdoors and everything there. Oh, we didn't have the wind coming at us. I didn't have to cast that low. My bad. All right. See if we get something in this little cove area here. I've caught something. Caught a couple decent drum last year in this spot when I was out on the kayak, and then one really big carp that was pulling me around for a minute. It doesn't normally get very deep right here, but since that water's up right now, I almost wish I would have like a rooster tail or something with me, but I feel like I've lost like all the rooster tails I had this year. There, you guys. It is easier now that the wind is in our favor. I will say, casting as hard as we can and only going 5 feet was not very enjoyable over there. Let this gate even a little lower. Kind of jig it. Oh, that was not it. That actually, I feel like I felt what the waves were doing, where the wind was starting to pick up. All right, we're done on this end down here. Oh, somebody else coming over here. That there was going to be some fish biting today before this storm. We were fishing at the Rock Island County Conservation Club in Rock Island, Illinois. It is a private area. You got to be a member to fish here. But I really like it because I don't have to go on a long hike to other spots. There's days I want to go on a hike and go fishing, and then there's days that I just want to come out here and just cast rods and that's today. Oh, there's the wind again. Zing. Yep, I might have just casted that behind me. There we go. Good one. Maybe we'll let that get all the way to the bottom out there. Let it get down there a little lower, and we'll kind of jig it and put it on the bottom a little more. Been trying to stay more towards the top because there's a lot of snags that have been floating around. I don't quite know where all the trees and stumps are since the water's up. How's the audio for you guys? Every time I come out in the wind, people say it's not that bad, but I feel like it should just be destroying your ears right now. Yeah, I think we'll go to the ultralight maybe and see if we go. Maybe? Is he gonna come back for it? Could not tell. Thought that might have been a bite there, but it was pretty close to the bank where it could still have just been a snag. I ain't seeing my turtle friends out here today. Usually I see lots of turtles. I catch the best fish whenever there's the most turtles. Oh man. I might put you guys over here and let you take a look at the rods real quick while I go and grab another piece of tackle and see if we're gonna change off of this swim bait here. Oh, oh, is that a bite for him? Maybe. Maybe. I may just throw a jig net on here. So far, nothing yet. Nothing yet. We got a couple bath the other day. A couple yellow bullheads. Right now we've got a worm in the water. Can I give you this phone for just a second? Let you chill with that. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some other tackle out of the car. What were you? Oh, all right. I'll be right back. Fine. Right back.
Lots of wind, lots of wind. Wasn't windy when we first went out here. Look how crazy it's making my rod tip go. Still gorgeous out here. No, not any nibbles yet. The second spot we've been to, you had a bite. And we know. There you go.
Thank you. I'm just gonna throw a jig on it. Throw a bass jig on it. Yeah. Yep. We have 3 whisker seekers. We use them for our carp and catfish fishing. So right now I've just got a big circle hook on them with two night crawlers going for either some kind of catfish or a big bowfin out here. I guess I'm like to tie this so maybe get out the wind for 30 seconds. This is what we're gonna toss on, guys. You see that? Something a little bit bigger, a little bit more profile. The something that's gonna react a little bit better in those waves. And we'll try to drop it down in some spots and see if and jig it just close to the bank and see if we can't trigger a reaction strike there. Ooh, love big stripers. Usually when the stripers and the white bass move in, it's on mostly like the river fishing that I do, and you can literally cast in almost every cast at the right time of the year. Sorry, they are. You'll catch something. We go out there with rooster tails. Probably next week. Honestly, I'll be able to stream us out there with rooster tails on the Mississippi River, limiting out on white bass, along with half of the other area that's going to be fighting for the same spot. All right. Almost got this. This is not the rod I normally use for bigger, tossing heavier jigs, but I don't have that rod with me today. So we'll just make do. We'll make do with this. Okay. All right, drop this back off of the car. And we'll go to a different little spot here. All right, guys, let's go on an adventure. Does not seem as windy as it did 15 minutes ago, though. Okay. Oh, the white bass have, yeah, they do too here. I think it's like 30 a day on the Mississippi where we're located at. This particular spot, I think that you can only like take like one. And if it's a striper, it has to be pretty big over here at the Conservation Club. And the limits here are pretty strict too because they want you to, he said it's a conservation club. You're supposed to, it's more of conserving the area. People bring their families out here, fish, be able to catch something, which is why we get some beast bass out in this spot. All right, we're gonna try, oh, we'll go down further and we'll just work our way down. So that's what we'll do. Oh yeah, stripers of any size where you're at can be taken out of the water. No limit on how many. Okay. The big thing that they focus on here is walleye. We have a lot of walleye regulations, and people like to break the rules. Down here, we're gonna go in this. Oh, start out there. Start out there. We got to 20 likes, guys. Heck yeah. We're starting to get to 20 likes almost every stream. Just shows how amazing you guys are. All right, let's see if we can't get a big one over here. That drop down, we're just gonna jig that for a few minutes. I don't really want to reel too much. I want to kind of leave it in one spot here, just kind of rock it, let it come off of the bottom, let a couple of the little waves maybe take it up. See if we can get something to see it. Can we get to 30 likes? You guys think so? You guys think we can possibly get to 30 likes? Oh. Nope. Was it one? You've seen like 40 to 50 pound stripers being pulled out of the river and lakes where you got a 10-pound one the other morning. Oh my gosh. Blue Desert Cannabis. Wow. That is crazy. Yeah, I think we're a pretty new channel. D. Anderson, you don't know why more people don't watch us. We are very new. We started over the winter time just because I watch a couple other channels and they had the idea that I should share my fishing with the world. So I was like, oh, we can try that. And that's how this channel kind of became along. This is our first actual season being able to fish. This is our first time fishing in warm weather. I remember we were only a couple weeks ago, we were catching the first fish live on our stream that we had caught. And so yeah, and I noticed there's like a lot of different fishing channels. So some people just sit there and you stare at them with the rod the whole time. Sometimes they've got the little chest thing on. Try to give everybody a little mix of everything. We do some jigging. It's gonna be a big year for you, bro. I hope so. I hope so. I just got to get work to stop working me a ton so I can get my mornings back. Thing looks good in the water. Might need to cut the skirt off just a hair. That was the only thing I was thinking that may need to be done with that jig. Is that skirt may need to cut off a little bit because I think I've got a package. Ooh, package junior on there. It's not down there at the bottom. My bad. Oh yeah, you got rated. And that makes me. Yes, I know. I got rated, and it was great. It was such a good Easter for the hubby and I. We caught that. I caught that PB, my personal best bass, that morning or that afternoon after you guys or rated me, and then of course, we got rated. That was a big one up. Man, I wish that it wasn't so windy again today. This has just been like the last three streams have just been really windy. And I'll be honest, I do not fish very good in the wind. The sunny, calm days, those are my favorite. We're gonna go grab the we're gonna grab our second after we work our way down a couple other little spots here. I know there's like a log over here too that I want to kind of get by. Can't really see it right now. Oh, no, 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 no. Did you guys see how far the wind took that one? All right, we'll just go like a sidearm cast. Keep it low. That wind took it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. How do you guys pick who you rate and stuff too? I was like wondering that. But yeah, we are very, very new. I'm lucky that I was blessed with all my friends that watch other channels. They've all popped in here. I've got a good set of mods. If I ever need them, I can message on Discord in case we start getting too trolled where I can't handle it. Lots of friends popping in and out. And the biggest thing is like we're not doing this for the money like a lot of other people are. They're motivated by money. I'm doing this because I actually want to share my fishing experiences with people and hope that it makes me want to fish more so I don't get so burnt out and not enjoying my time out here on the water. Because it does get a little boring sometimes by yourself. I will say that we got this log down here. We'll fish around real quick. Mm, maybe a few casts with the ultralight. I gotta check the radar too to see how quick the storm's getting in because it won't be long before it's over the river and blasting us. Looks pretty nasty too. Did not look like it was gonna be a one to mess around with. Okay. He looks for people like you just trying to get people to channels. Yeah, that's awesome that he does that. See, when I used to stream on Twitch way back in the day, there was options. I don't even know if there still are, but there were options where you could like raid people and do that stuff too. And I didn't even know it existed. I literally looked down that morning that you guys, or when you guys came and did the raid, I was putting a worm on my hook. And I looked down and I was like, oh my God, I think I accidentally clicked off and went, oh, there's a log like right there. I don't want to get stuck on it. But I was like, oh, I think I clicked off and went onto somebody else's YouTube while I was live because there was no way in heck that I had 200 something people. But then after like three double takes, I was like, okay, this is my channel. This is real. Like, yeah, it was awesome. And I'm hoping that it's a boost. I didn't know how the algorithm was going to handle it because there was so many people just coming and then like, oh, did you see that? Oh, he went at that. Did you guys see that? Oh, he scared me a little bit. I got to slow it down. He must have just missed it. That's a big bass sitting along this log over here. That is a big one there. I don't want to accidentally catch that log though, but I'm going to located, guys. We have one located. Now we just got to land him. We got to land him. Let's get to the bottom. We're just going to jig it in place here for just a couple of seconds. Come on, buddy. I seen you over there. I seen you. I seen you. Oh yeah, he was there. He was decent too. They said he looked like a bass. Oh, that's a leaf on our thing. We caught a leaf, guys. We've caught a tree and a leaf. I might come back over here with that net rig again now that I've got him. Know that he's probably going to be chilling in this spot here. There's a log that's down like right here in front of us, and I've got like 100 spinners stuck on it. I think. So I'm trying to feel the difference between if he bites it or if it's that log. It's kind of rock it there for a second. He might be a little. Come on. Oh my God, he was such a decent. And he went after it, but it was when I was jigging it up, and it was kind of like in a wave over there. It was just kind of like up in a wave, and then I seen him come. Wonder if this bust out top. Usually when it's really windy, I don't do too well with the top water on the wakes. Where did you go, dude? I know you're down here. Come on, buddy. No. All right. Maybe he was chilling up here to the right. We'll put something else on this in a second. I'm committed now. I'm committed to catching this tree behind us, guys. You did not see that. All right, get out of here. We got a fish to catch. We ain't got time for your shenanigans today, tree. Welcome to Amateur Fishing Hour, where we catch the best trees, the best logs, and we watch the biggest fish flop right by us. Thanks for being here. All right. Just hang out over there a couple more seconds, Bass. We'll eventually be there to pick you up. All right. We heard there was a fish that needed an Uber. See if he's ready. He is. He's messing with me. I'm trying. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put a Ned rig back on it and come over here with that Ned rig here in a second. I wish I had one of the Ned rigs that's got a skirt on it, because I think that skirt is making kind of a difference in it. Dang it. He was so big. One more cast here. We'll change to something different. Come back and try for him again. Try a crankbait even. I don't always have the best luck with crankbaits either, but today might be the day. Come on. All right, Ned rig it is. I always catch my biggest fish with a Ned rig. We'll just say that that's what's going to work here too. And we're going back after him. Okay, hey, thanks for being here, D. Anderson. Go enjoy your raid. I hope that you guys make somebody's day. Man, that bass was big too. I'm so sad about that one. Go get around these people. See if he caught anything down here. Oh man. You will be back. I appreciate you coming back. We should be here for a little bit longer, maybe another 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to change up to a fresh Ned rig and I'm going to go down there. Should probably check our worm too. There was a beast bass that jumped up as I was jigging this, and it got towards the top of the water and he breached the water and like went at it. By where that log is over there. The one that I always lose my spinners on. You know, that good log. Wouldn't it be great if there's just a tiny little fish on here? Just somehow got himself onto my circle hook. Ooh, we casted that far, guys. Yes, we did. Nope, we still got a worm here. He's not very lively though. Do you have the worms out, babe, or are they back in the car? All right, thank you. I'm gonna trade him up for a lively one. Set it back out there again. Ooh, pardon me. We're just gonna add this on there. Add this on there too. Who knows if anything's been nibbling on it? Bouncing off of the bottom and stuff, as windy as everything is. We don't. We just needed him to smell good, you know. That's all we needed there. All right, go on the second one here. him dangle a little bit too. There we go. And this one we don't have any problems with. I'm still running the 4 live bait on it last time. Right, here we go. Way, way out there. Now we just need a fish to be way, way out there. All right. Oh, there's a bell again already. I literally just had it too. Oh, it's right there. I need to spray paint these things orange. All right. So in there, that's good. We're gonna throw a Ned rig back on that, and we're gonna wander down here. See if that bass isn't waiting for us still. If we could get to 25 likes, that would be pretty amazing. Before we end the stream here, look at it; it's getting darker and darker. Y'all are clearly seeing it coming in. Something or no? Oh, oh, I thought he had a little something on there. I think I left my pliers over here. I like another 15 minutes, maybe we'll head out before it starts to storm. I want to go down there and try one more time to just to move the plug. So one more time to see if I can get that bass down there. Oh, there they are. Don't you guys tell me that I put the pliers on top of the car? Okay. This guy here. Let's go him back in there. Oh, I do have a white spinner I could use, I guess. Oh, maybe that'll do the trick. Yeah, no? Should we give that a whirl? Sun's kind of going away. So I don't know. We can we'll throw the Ned rig back on. That's been our go-to. That's been what we've been catching the most stuff with. And we did see that bass over there, so we'll get rid of that crappy one. Maybe we'll get one here. The key is that we got him located. Hopefully, with the wind, he doesn't leave that spot. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Sorry, guys, super focused here. Don't want to stab myself. Hey, yeah, Mason, what's up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. If you're new here, say hi, guys. If this is your first time here, make sure you guys say hi. Give you a shout out, say hello to you. We're trying to get to 25 likes here before the storm comes by. A fish would be a blessing. I have no control over that. But what I can do is keep begging you guys to like it and get to 25 likes. Something I do have control over. All right. Go get this back on there. Grab one more of these things here. There. This is what we're using on the net rig. Called a net bomb. Net bomb. Net bomb. Get this onto our Ned rig, and we're gonna go over there and just drop that along the side of that log and see. Just see if we can get one before the storm comes in. Let you guys take a look at that skyline there. Oh, it's back over here. got this bass that flopped over there, that would be the only catch we need today. That thing was so decent. But yeah, I'd say I got about a good 10 minutes before I gotta call it and gotta hit the road here. That storm I think is gonna be here at about 6:30. It's about 6 o'clock right now. So I got a good 5 or 6 casts, maybe 10 casts over here by where we seen that bass at, and hope that we can get him here. The only fish that we've located so far. I could not get him dialed in with the other jig, so hoping that something just a little smaller here will do it. 11 people, guys. Oh, we're almost up to our 25 likes. I still think we can do it. Come on, come on. I know you were chilling down there, dude. Sit there and kind of rock it. And I know that with the 1/8 ounce, it's not going to stand up as good at the bottom there. Those waves are going to just kind of knock it right over. Oh, yeah, and it's so much harder to cast into the wind. Guys, we're probably getting close to ending it. The more and more I'm seeing these dark clouds come in, the more I'm like, oh, I want to get. Oh, 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 oh. Nope. Willing to lose this. I want to get snagged on this log if I have to, trying to catch this guy. Like I said, I know there's a log over here. Oh, nope. Thought we had a bite there. No. Try it again. We'll eventually get him here. He's gonna get so hungry looking at this thing that he is gonna come gobble this up. And only 10 of you guys are gonna be here to see it. The lucky 10. No. Pretty sure that one bump I felt was definitely one. Pretty sure. One more out here, go a little further. That gets to the bottom. Guys, we are trying to get to 25 likes before we end the stream here. If you're just joining in, we got a big storm getting ready to come through here. We're going to be calling it here in just a minute. We located a decent bass that was over here, but I did not get him to bite on that jig again. And he's not going after this Ned rig for us here either. He might have took off. We're going to try the other side of this log here. See if maybe he moved. Dang, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that replay of it too. See if I can catch it on camera whenever he came up there. I think that's that log. Can't quite remember exactly where that log is because it's normally not underwater. Normally it is not underwater. Maybe this is a little calm before the storm too. Got 2 or 3 more casts for you guys. It's the end of the stream. This is when we like to catch fish. It's the #1 time for us. Oh, well, did I lose? Oh my God, I lost my thing. We're calling it on that one, guys. Oopsie. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Have a good rest of your day. We streamed for over an hour. We got our goal. All right. Thanks again.